What's up YouTube, Sony next flagship phone, the sequel to Xperia 1 is now official and it comes with a surprising new name along with 5G tech and new advances under the hood. The Sony Xperia 1 2 pronounced as Mark II is a new flagship phone from the company that we expect to see on sale later in 2020. But it is expected that the sale of that particular device is going to be seen in Q2 of this year and the cost of that particular device might be around $949. So if you see this Xperia 1 you will know that a lot of the design detail are here. It's not this similar looking phone to the last year handset by any means. The big news in the smartphone world is that you can once again plug in a normal headphone jack. Previously, Xperia 1 and Xperia 5 from 2019 dropped the 3.5mm headphone jack following in the footsteps of Apple and many others. But for the brand new Xperia 1 Mark II, the company is bringing back the useful port, which means the Sony's latest flagship phone features a 3.5mm headphone jack on top of edge. Like previously Sony flagship, this handset features a 21:9 aspect ratio display, which means the design may be a touch longer than your current handset. It's designed to look better when playing widescreen content on your phone, but it also makes the screen a little bit larger compared to the other handset. It comes with a 6.5-inch display that has a 4K resolution and HDR OLED panel, and it seems on paper to be very similar display as to what was included in Sony Xperia 1. However, the company has included a new feature that will allow for 90Hz of a refresh rate inside. So the design is glass on the front and back, both are protected with the Gorilla Glass 6 technology, and it will come either in black or purple. It has also a full bezel at the top rather than notch or the punch hole. There are front-facing stereo speaker and a side-mounted fingerprint scanner and a USB-C connector on the bottom of the device, while the top edge features the 3.5mm headphone jack. The phone is also a water and dust resistant like other recent Sony flagship has been. It has been an IP65 and 68 rating, so it should be able to survive the odd splash of water or a trip to a sandy beach. Camera is another area Sony put on a spotlight, and Speed the name of the game, and the camera included a 12MP of a main sensor, 12MP of a telephoto lens which has a 3x optical zoom support, and a 12MP of ultra wide camera along with a 3D time of flight sensor that the company claims will be of a groundbreaking autofocus technology. It's using the technology that Sony developed for its alpha range of cameras, and the aim here is to give you the best shot through stronger autofocus. One of the main highlight is about the autofocus that it can calculate 60 frames per second with, while the camera itself can take 20 shots in a burst mode each second. While on the front of the device we have an 8MP f2.0 selfie camera, and Sony has yet to explain whether there are significant improvements for front facing shot or not. In terms of specification and the battery life, inside the Xperia 1 Mark II there is a Qualcomm Snapdragon 865 chipset, which is one of the very best processor of the market. It is likely to offer some strong performance and able to cope up with all the tasks most other top-end phones can do. The phone comes with an 8GB of RAM to keep it running, whereas the storage wise you got 256GB of space to play with here, and that is also expandable with a micro SD card. 5G is one of the big talking points for the Xperia Mark II, and it will include the technology as standard. There is no 4G only variant for this particular device. Sony has also made some big improvements to the battery of the device by increasing it to the 4000 mAh of battery on the Xperia 1 Mark II. The boost may also help for the improved battery life, and there also a fast charging here that will allow for up to 50% charge in 30 minutes. To get those results you have to buy a separate charger though. This is the first phone from Sony in a while which include a wireless charging too. We don't know much about how fast this will charge in terms of minutes, but we know that it will compatible with charger that work with 15 watt. So guys, that is pretty much it in this particular video. If you like this video, do consider subscribing it to support my channel. Thanks for watching this video. I'll meet you in the next one. Peace out.